Hi guys, it's March 16th, 2023. So, I picked this book. It's a series of books, maybe 6 or 7 books, I'm not sure, because I thought you'd like it. I hope you like it. Okay, we are on Chapter 24. It's called Jack. I think I might have read this already, but it's okay. Austin came to my apartment directly from school. I was on my knees, filling my backpack with clothes. What are you doing? Packing? They're in Pasadena. Clyde told you that? Sort of. The man in the sunglasses, his name is named Hatch. Hatch? I think I did read this already. And you were right. There were some more of us electric children. Did the police hear all that? Yeah, but they just think Clyde's crazy. Austin sat on my bed. So now what? I'm going to Pasadena. How do we do that? What do you mean we? I said. You can't go alone. What if you need help? This isn't a video game, Austin. It's real danger. If something goes wrong, we can't just push a reset button. Which is precisely why I need to go. What good is being here without my best friend? I looked at him. Thanks. So, how do we get there? Jack. Austin's eyes widened. Jack? The bully? Yeah. He's perfect. He's got his own car. There's no way my mom will let me go with him driving. Your mom can't know. You're right. She'd freak out no matter what. He looked down. What makes you think Jack will drive us? He owes me. I rubbed his hands together, and they made the crackling sound of electricity. I think I can persuade him. Okay, that was a short chapter. So I'm going to keep going. The next one is Tara, Chapter 25. Taylor was sitting on her bed eating supper when she heard the door unlock. A voice from the speaker said, "Enter." The door opened and Tara walked into the room. She was smiling. You finally got some food, huh? Taylor looked up. In spite of her mistrust of the place, she felt a natural kinship to Tara. Yeah. What's with all the bananas? It's high in potassium. It's good for us. She shook her head and her smile grew. Crazy, huh? You must feel like you fell down a rabbit hole. The rabbit hole? You know, Alice in Wonderland? But really, it's not as bad as you think. I've been kidnapped, tied up, tortured, and some deranged goth chick and locked in a cell. And you say it's not so bad? You're right. Michelle's pretty awful, isn't she? She swayed a little. As far as the cell, it's just temporary. It's just until you see that they mean you no harm. They have a lot of experience with this. Kidnapping? Taylor asked. Tara shook her head. Look, sis, I understand why you're so upset. I really do. She walked over and sat on the bed next to her. And I'm sorry if I don't seem more sympathetic, but I'm just so happy you're here. My own sister. I've waited for this day for so long. How long have you known you're a twin? Taylor asks. 9 years. Since Dr. Hatch found me. He promised me that someday he'd find you, and he did. I don't even know I had a sister. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Taylor pushed away her tray. I'm sorry. I'm scared and I just don't know what I'm doing here. I really do understand, Tara said. But it will be okay. Trust me. They just want to know why you're so different. The research they do here will save millions of lives someday. And they take really good care of us. Really good care. We even have our own concierge service. What's that? You know, like fancy hotels, you can ask for pretty much anything and they'll get it for you. Clothes, front row concert tickets, backstage passes, gadgets, almost anything within reason. I mean, if you ask for a jet, they'll probably say no. But I asked for a diamond bracelet once and they got it for me. Why would they do all that? Because we're the special ones. Out of billions of people in this world, there are only 17 of us. Well, actually, 13 of us now. Taylor wondered what she had meant by that. We're like royalty. Try it. Just ask for anything. Okay, I want to go home. Tara sighed. Except that, Taylor. Give it a couple weeks. And if you're still so unhappy, then I'm sure they'll let you go. Taylor looked at her with surprise. Really? Of course. I don't have a lock on my door. I come and go as I wish. The thing is, they have to protect themselves too. They have a lot of money invested in all of this, and they're working with kids. It's a big risk. Does that make sense? Taylor looked down for a moment. Yeah, I guess it does. But then why did they kidnap me? They didn't want to. They invited you to come to the Elgin Academy, didn't they? And everything they promised was true. The best schooling and the college of your choice. In fact, when you turn 16, you can have any car you want. A Ferrari, a Rolls Royce, Mercedes, anything. But your adopted parents wouldn't let you go, would they? No. They didn't even know about your powers, do they? No. Exactly. They have no idea how special you are. How do you know all this? Because you're my sister. Her eyes moistened with emotion. I waited a long, long time for you. Taylor felt a little better. So, are you electric? She nodded. Of course. What can you do? Well, we're twins, so my powers are like yours, but a little more refined. I've had years of practice with them. She sat back on the bed. Okay, I want to see something. Sure. Okay, here goes, Tara. Closed her eyes. Suddenly, Taylor felt a warm rush of happiness flow through her. Taylor laughed. How did you do that? Cool, isn't it? I've learned to stimulate the part of the brain that produces serotonin, like a happy drug. I can also do the opposite, but you don't want to feel that. What do you mean the opposite? I can make you feel the negative emotions, like rage or incredible fear. How much fear? Black widows crawling all over your body fear. Taylor bristled. Like I said, you don't want to feel that. Taylor shook her head. No, I'll pass on that. You'll learn too. Part of our education at the Academy is working with scientists to develop our powers. They have also found that eating certain things enhances our abilities. Like bananas? Taylor asked. Yeah, you can have all the banana shakes you want. Banana cream pie, banana smoothies, the list goes on. Also, minerals help. We take special supplements 3 times a day. We also avoid refined sugar. It gets in the way of things. Once I gave up soda pop for a month, I doubled my strength. Stretch? I doubled my stretch. Sorry, not strength. Stretch? That's some of the jargon they use here. You'll learn it. Stretch is how far you can push your powers. One boy here has such a powerful stretch that he can reach airplanes. What does he do to airplanes? Taylor asked. Tara shook her head. Nothing, she said. So you can read minds? Taylor asked. Tara's expression fell. No, Can you read minds? Her reaction worried Taylor. No, I mean, just thought you would want... I just thought with what you can do, you might be able to. No, none of us can read minds. I think Dr. Hatch would freak out if someone could. I mean, just imagine what they could do. Taylor nodded. What about Nichelle? Tara grimaced. No one here likes Nichelle. She's a beast. Just stay close to Dr. Hatch and she'll keep her distance. She used her power on me once and Dr. Hatch disciplined her. Why didn't you just do something to her? Our powers don't work on her. She's like a vampire. She sucks our power. That's what she told me. Yeah, she thinks it's cool. She's such a loser. The thing is, around us, she's powerful, but in the outer world, she's nothing. Like kryptonite can kill Superman. But you and I could wear it for jewelry. In the outer world, she's just another goth. Anyway, it's against the rules to use our powers without Dr. Hatch's permission, and we're never allowed to use our powers on each other. Just the GPs. What's a GP? You'll find out. What time is it anyway? It's around 10, bedtime, so you better get some good rest. We have a busy day tomorrow. Doing what? She stood. I don't want to ruin the surprise, but trust me, you're gonna love it. She leaned forward and kissed Taylor on the forehead. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. She walked out of the door, clicked, locked behind her. Taylor lay back on her bed and looked up at the camera's blinking red light. Wasn't worried about the bed bugs, she thought.